Hey guys, we have our food right here, but ooh, my side of mac and cheese. You already know I love my mac and cheese. Yum. I literally been eating nothing but vegan, out here, which is really good. My voice, really I feel like my voice sounds...
It looks gross right there. My mouth is getting really watery.
Ooh, this does smell good, and it's all vegan. Okay, cheers. This is really good.
It has good protein too. Each patty has like 20 grams of protein.
And if you don't know what Beyond Meat is, it's pretty much vegan meat, right?
Like plant-based.
So Nina's gonna put me in the hot seat. Here's the backstory. If you don't know who this is my cousin. And if you know, you know, when we were popping, which we still are, but she's just not in social media. I like that no more. But in like 2014, when we'd have meet and greets, and it was just our era, like, you know, like our prime.
That was our year. That was our
and
era.
we were young, so it was like,
we owned
what's
that
up?
Shit. That was when Instagram was like basically becoming like
what it is.
Yeah, and influencers started becoming influencers.
Yeah, because back then it was no influencer. Like, you know,
nobody had like managers, or like there wasn't like those managements like the TikTokers have now.
I feel like some people forget, like, I've been doing social media forever. That's why I'm like, huh? But she's gonna put me in the hot seat, so she's gonna basically ask me questions that I guess I don't address, or like I don't, like, you know, that I don't put out there publicly. So I'm nervous because we didn't go over none of this, so she's gonna just, you know.
Have you kissed anyone since Gabriel?
No, I haven't.
How often do you spend time with his family? Like, how would you say, like, how many times throughout the week?
Well, I talk to him, like, they honestly reach out to me, like, almost every day. I'm talking to somebody from his family, but spend time with them at least, like, once a week. Yeah, like, I'm always over there. Like, I'll stay the night at his parents' house. Like, we're like, really close. I don't know why, like, a lot of people are like, OMG, like, are you still, like, talking to his family and stuff? But, like, yeah, but I'm not gonna be, like, posting and vlogging about it. But me and his family relationship, like, it's close. We're close. Like, it kind of brought us even more closer because we both know, like, I'm the last thing they have left of him, and then they're like the closest thing I have of him too. So whenever we are together, we feel good, and we're like, oh, he's up there, like, happy we're together, because he was very family oriented.
Yeah, and you're like a part of him too. So
yeah,
like, they literally,
because we were together for a long time. You know, it's not like they're used to like me, like Gabby and Chris. Like, it was so like weird for them to like see me just alone, like walking through the door. You know, since they're so used to that.
Okay. I don't know if this is like hot or spicy or whatever, but okay. Oh, I think this one's pretty like interesting. Okay.
I'm all like, what is you gonna ask? I'm all nervous.
What medication did they give you after your surgery?
Oh, okay. They gave me like Oxy and then like 2 other antibiotics. I was taking 6 pills a day pretty much, but now I'm only on 1 antibiotic. Speaking of, I need to take it after I eat, but no, I just take it twice a day. Like, you know, it's 1 antibiotic twice a day, thankfully.
That's good.
But before I was on so many, I was constipated. I was like, it was just throwing me off. I was like, oh, I don't. And then like my memory's so bad, so I would take them in the morning and I would forget in the afternoon. So my mom would have to write down like the times I took them and all that.
What top percent on OnlyFans are you in?
Like currently, I think it's like 2.8.
Okay, what's the best you've ever been in?
Point like 89, I think, like 0.89.
Really
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I be popping on my OnlyFans, y'all. Been popping.
That part. Okay. When was the last time that you filmed with somebody besides Gabe?
The last time, ooh, girl, not this being the hot seat.
I just know anything, you can just cut it out.
Yeah, true. Honestly, like a few weeks ago. Speaking on that, I know a lot of people are like, OMG, like that's so weird, that's this, that's that. I think it's, since that's like, you know, kind of like what I do social media in general, but that in particular, like, it's a job. I see it as a job. It's not, no feelings attached, no strings attached. Yeah, and also I would do that with Gabriel, like we would do collabs and stuff, so it's like, I got, the bills are due, you know. I know at the end of the day, that's like what my boyfriend would want me to do, is continue to keep going and growing and all that. Like, he wouldn't be like, I like wanting me to stop doing what I do and stuff, just because we would do that together too, like with other creators, with others. So it's not, I don't see it as how other people would see it.
So why should y'all?
Yeah, I never seen it as oh, like I don't see it like how a normal person would see it, but it's like no
I think
feelings,
once you're in the
no.
industry too, it's like your whole perspective changes. Because before I got into OnlyFans, like straight up, like I do have it. OnlyFans, like I didn't think I was gonna get into it, but now that I'm into it, it's like there's certain things that I used to say like, oh, I would never do that, but it's like now it's like now that you're in the industry, now that I'm in the industry, and just in general when you're into it, your whole perspective changes on what you would do. And it's like, as long as your partner's okay with it, like there's literally couples that are married and they have kids and they're okay with it because they know it's like,
yeah, there's so many creators that don't see it as like emotional attachment. It's like, you know, we're here filming a star that is like literally working, you know, like there's married ones that go to work and come back, you know, and it's just like you're doing it for the film, not for the pleasure and the enjoyment.
It's not like if like you're literally falling in love with that person and trying
to,
like,
it's no emotional boundary, nothing.
It's business only.
Business, literally. So that's why I tell myself too, because I see a lot of backlash I get and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I know what my man is telling me and what he would say, so I try to like just ignore them and be like, you know, you're ignorant, you don't know what you're saying, just because you would cheat on your man, that's why you're projecting. Yeah, that's I'm like weird.
You're just trying to make yourself feel better by trying to make him feel like shit, but he doesn't.
But the block button is right there. You will gladly get blocked, because you be on my live too, so you be seeing like what people be trying to like.
Yeah, y'all be nosy as shit. Y'all be asking the wrong questions too.
I feel like that's why you went like MIA. Like you're very like private now. You're very.
I'm
like,
private as fuck because like people besides like, you know, my personal business being out there, it's like not that many people know why I love social media, and it's because I was dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety, and I didn't know that I was getting sick. I was going through menopause and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
And I just kept telling the doctors for 5 years and they weren't listening. So I just didn't know what to do, and people were bullying me over Steven Fernandez and like just acting as if like I just did him dirty, and I didn't. We were cool like the whole time, even before and after, but I mean, I haven't talked to him in a long time, but aside from that, like, people are just so nosy. People be getting in your business, and that just made my depression and anxiety worse. Like, I deleted, I was so close to 100K, I had 99.8K followers, and some kid was like, oh, let me buy it off of you. I'm like, okay. I just gave him the password, even before he sent the money, because I was, like, that depressed. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, honestly, like, I have nothing to lose. If you hack it, I don't give a fuck. He hacked it, and he changed the password. I got logged out. My email was still connected, and I just logged back in real quick, changed the password so he wouldn't get in, and I deleted it after that. Because it was just, everybody was all up in my business, and I was literally mentally sick. Yeah. I just wasn't in the right state of mind to be dealing with all that. And, like, people were just, like, leaking stuff that, like, I just thought that you're my friend, you probably shouldn't be sharing that kind of information. Okay, another hot question. Do you plan on making content with anyone soon? And if so, who?
Well, I know, like, my DMs have been flooded with people who are like, let's create, let's create, let's create. I'm very selective and picky.
Okay, another question. Have you talked to Gabriel's parents, or have they, like, been vocal with you about, let's say, if you do want to move on?
Yeah,
obviously it takes time, but just, you know, eventually.
Actually, a lot of his family is very supportive in that aspect. Like, they were telling me this, like, right away, and I was like, don't tell me this, but me and his dad had, like, a heart-to-heart, with the night I stayed the night at their house, which was like 2 weeks ago, and he was just saying, like, you know, we're not gonna be mad at you if, like, you eventually find love. We want you to be happy. Now I'm getting emotional. Stop. That they want me to be happy and stuff and move on. He was like, you know, just know we're not gonna be mad at you if you do move on and stuff. Clearly, I'm not in a state of mind right now where I'm thinking that. Like, I just want to be with Gabriel, and if I do have that love and, like, be with someone, I want it to be him. So that's why I'm not even, like, looking or trying to, like, pursue that. But it's good to know, like, you know, they're very supportive and all that. But
yeah, they basically have your back, and it's good to know.
Yeah, but it's not publicly known, so a lot of people are like, oh my god, does he even talk to his family? Like, his family hates him, and it's like, I'm literally at their house chilling, like, reading these comments, and I'm like, okay, whatever. It's just maybe because I don't post about it, or if I do, not that many people see it, you know. They don't have me on Instagram, they don't have me on Snapchat, but... And
you're really close with his cousin, too, so it's like...
Yeah, she's like one of my best friends, literally. So I'm thankful that they're very supportive, and, like, you know, they had that conversation with me, and I was like, wow, because I know his sister, too, was like, you know, one day you're gonna move on, like, that's what Gabriel would want, like, he wants you to be happy, and all that. Like, you know, I clearly don't want to hear stuff like that because I just think I'm not ready for that, but it's good knowing that,
it's
like,
coming from them too.
Yeah,
you know, it's different
it's
when it's
comforting.
Somebody else just telling you can always move on.
Yeah,
but that's just like stereotypical for people to say, but it's different from coming from them because that's literally his family, you know. And
I honestly am okay with being single for the rest of my life because I got my soulmate on the other side, and I'm very big on like soul ties and soul connections. Like if we had a spiritual connection here on earth, we're gonna have one in the afterlife.
For sure.
So that's how I'm like.
This one's going. When was the last time you got tested?
Before I came out here. Well, actually, it was after my surgery, so 4 weeks ago. Like I was literally the day after my surgery. I was like, can you guys test me? Like I wanna, cause they were always taking my blood. So I was like, can you test me for HIV, STDs? And then clearly they came back, and I have nothing, like always. But yeah, I just wanted to have those just to have them, you know. Just to be on the safe side too. Yeah. Just because sometimes it's, well, I see it as like a flex. Like, period. I got my results on my app. Like, show me yours.
Literally. Show
me yours. And we didn't go over none of these questions, you guys. Like, she's literally thinking from the top of her head. Just by, like, being a viewer too, so.
Okay, I don't know if this is good. If anything, I could do another question. So
okay.
The next time you make content with somebody, do you know where it's going to be in Cali or it's going to be out there?
Well, like the next time I post or like actually create content?
Both.
Well, I do have some Cali content I'm going to be posting soon. And then, I don't know, I really haven't like, I guess, yeah, the next time I'll create content is going to be in Colorado. Y'all be saying like, oh my gosh, she just came out here for content. Like, I'm coming out here because I like
We've been together the whole time.
Yeah, literally. I like coming out here because I'm visiting my family. Like, I would like
and even the last time too, you were with Kiana. Like, yeah. You've just been taking turns with like each side of the family.
Going to each of my cousins and aunts. And I'm like, here, yeah. Because I come every month.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh my gosh, a lot of people don't believe me, but Gabriel was the one I lost my virginity to, like, actually get it in the butt penetrated, and I was 18, and it was to him, like, the first night. No,
I'm talking about you fucking somebody, like, even if it was a girl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like that, because I don't consider that my virginity.
Really?
But, yeah, I was probably, like, in high school, because that's when I would date girls, like, 15, 16.
Okay, another question. That goes with that. How many girls have you been with?
3 my whole life. And they still have me on social media this day. I'm like, hey girl, like, period, like.
Didn't you say one of them, like, went lesbian?
Yeah, one of them did
like
actually transition. One of them transitioned. Wow. But me and him have never, like, you know.
Yeah.
Back then it was just like, we were in 6th grade. It was just like a date thing, like, you know.
It's crazy.
I feel like we both knew we were, I feel like we both knew we were gay. So
that's why y'all were attracted to each other.
We could be like, let's just date.
It'd be like that.
Okay, you guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. A shout out to my cousin Nina. You guys can follow her on her Instagrams right here.
I got 2. It's N3ANA or 69 Hokage _.
Yeah, follow. One is for like the spicy content, and one is for like
family or just like my own personal stuff. Up to you.
Yeah, but I'm so glad she put me in the hot seat. So we'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video.
Yeah, we're gonna do another one next month.
Next month? Oh yeah, we can. Like when we go to
we'll do one every month. Let us know if you want us to create like our own channel.
She was saying that today. She's like, what if we create like our own YouTube channel and then like, because I'm always out here, so then we could be like, you know, showing you guys like once or a couple like every month. Yeah, because you know? That's how a lot of collab channels are too. Like I know a lot of people who have channels together that
and people want us to make a comeback too. So
yeah, when we like broke the internet this weekend, low key.
We did.
We went to a rave and we matched and we started posting. And everyone was like, OMG, like the OG days. Like if you know, you know.